You know, I forgot to show y'all the merch last time. I was gonna put at the end of the video. So I guess this is gonna be a YouTube short. Um, or whatever. Probably gonna find it on Instagram too. No cap. So remember I told y'all that y'all got the pay me on Fridays because there was a mix up with my order and then I wound up ordering it again. So I finally got it. This is my Keep It 100. I still am doing my other challenge, but you guys are gonna see this very, 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 very soon. My goal is to complete it in 100 days. As always, give me trying to be ambitious. But look at this, y'all. It's a 100 envelope challenge. Unlike my pay it on Fridays or pay me on Fridays, it only does 100. To which I feel like if she would have tried to do both of them, mm, that would have been too crazy. Like what I mean by both of them, I mean like a smaller amount and a bigger amount. Oh, I would have drove me mad because knowing me, I would have tried to complete it. But on these envelopes, you have two numbers. So you have the low amount and you have the high amount, right? And you get some on both sides. So you got 101 and you got 99 and 2, right? And I'm going to stick my fingers in it so you guys can see what I mean. See? So you got 101 on one side. And then when you flip it to the next side, because you keep your line straight, you got 99 and you have 2, right? And I essentially, I like this, right? So if you notice, if you add them all up, they all add up to 101, right? So you can do this challenge a number of ways. You can put in the one because how she's doing it, she's taking random little numbers from like her little bin, and then she is doing the sticking it in. So she'll put like a one, and then whatever comes next, she'll put the 74 or whatever. How I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna do because my goal is to do it 7 days in a week, at least 303. So all of them are gonna be 101. You're gonna see 101, like you're gonna see $100 bill and a $1 bill. You're gonna see $100 bill and a $1 bill and then $100 and a $1 bill because they all equal 101. And that is technically 6. But if I put in the seventh one by picking either a high number or a low number, I'm gonna throw off the count, if you know what I'm saying. So it's probably gonna be 6 slots a week just to keep it even and keep it flowing. And then by the end of 3 months, then I should have this thing completed again. I want to try to do 3 in 1 year, but that's not gonna happen this year because this pen didn't come to my brain until like mid of the year. But look, y'all, I'm so hyped. Look at this. I got both. Look, oh, it's iridescent purple, 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 purple. And I don't know why my little thing came off. I mean, my children, but that was page I was on, to be honest. I think it might have been this one. Yeah, let me check. Because it should have been a 20 and a 10. It's only a 10. Yep, it's this stuff. Hopefully I get to catch this one up. And it's only the first 3 pages I need to catch up, to be honest. The first 4. And it's not the small amounts. It's the other ones, like the 20, 20, 20, like the ones in black. So I want to catch those up. So that way, by the time I finish this thing, I should have 3K saved on top of my 10K. And if I complete this one, another 5K. So that would be like 18K, which is really good. Because then I can pay off some debt, pay off the car, and probably get a new car. But that's it for that. I'm going to put it back in its little thing for now since I'm not using it. It's so cute, so adorable. Um, my other one is my debt payoff finder, which I already set up, to be honest, because we don't got time. We don't got time. But look at this. Got the tea. So we got our debt payoff finder, to which I do have to pick a marker for this binder. which I'm gonna do pretty soon because I like for the binders to have their own markers. But I might get a new marker set. The not Glam Pop, but the glittery one from Sharpie. I might get that and start using those for these things. But we have our debt payoff. It comes obviously with these cards, so I put mostly credit cards because that's usually most of my, if any debt, that two loans, which I can always change them out once I pay one off. So of course, Klarna and Ting, even though I stay consistent on top of them, sometimes you just wanna, you know, do whatever it needs to do. Then we have mortgage or rent, and then our student loans. I only have one student loan, which by the end of this year should be fully paid off. But I put it here just in case. I do go back to school and wind up having to do that. And then I have the extra cards, medical and taxes. I usually don't have any medical debt, but I do have to check. And then taxes, I don't usually have tax debt too. Um, Even though I do DoorDash and stuff like that, I try to do the quarterlies and not have any debt at the end of the year per se. So that's that. It comes with the stickers. Obviously, if I need to change anything, I can do that. I think this was one of the easiest binders to set up compared to my pet one. And so I was like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what I wanted to use, which ones I wanted to, what stickers I wanted to put, because there's so many stickers. Whereas this one is just simple. Credit card, student loan, mortgage, taxes. Like, it was just like straight out the bat. So I already know, which one is more or less important, which one is not too crazy. And then we have our debt demystified. So this is the planner that comes with it. All of them come with a planner. I just don't want to use a planner because they're not reusable. So let's say if this was like um, laminated per se, I would use it because then I can erase it and then use it over and over again. But this is the payment tracker. You put paid, the balance, the minimum payment, the interest rate. So it's always figuring these things out because I never, like you can see on your credit card statement, but other ones you don't really know what the interest rate will be. So I just got to learn how to figure that out. And then you put paid once you pay, and then you erase it, and you can do it all over again. All right? And credit cards is a constant, so this binder will be used. but that was it. As soon as I got some merch, I'm gonna hope you guys enjoyed it. I can't wait to show you guys all my Baddies and Budgies merchandise. I go crazy. Like I said, or as I've been told, this is like Jordans to me. So I'll see you guys another day, next time. Thank you guys for bearing with me every video. I love you guys for that so much. And I will see you next time. Be blessed physically, mentally, spiritually. Love you guys. Bye.